A Turkish court is passing judgment on a number of people accused of conspiring against the government. Up to 300 politicians, military personnel, and businessmen are awaiting verdicts over their alleged part in the decade-long conflict between Turkish Premier Tayyip Erdogan and the country's secularist establishment. Prosecutors maintain a secularist ring kept up a campaign of killings and bombings to trigger a military coup. They have called for life sentences for 64 of the defendants. Former Armed Forces Commander Iker Busberg is among them. He denies the charges. Security is tight around the courthouse jail complex following promises of a show of support for those on trial. Journalist Ahmet Sik, who wrote a book criticizing the case, was also arrested and prosecuted. Critics, including the main opposition party, claim the charges are politically motivated and are simply aimed at stamping out any opposition. My name is Stefan Samuel, reporting for Caribbean Affiliate News. The U.S. says it will keep a number of embassies in North Africa and the Middle East closed until Saturday due to a possible militant threat. 21 U.S. embassies and consulates closed on Sunday. The department in Washington said the extended closures were out of an abundance of caution and not a reaction to a new threat. The UK said its embassies in Yemen would stay closed until the Muslim festival of Eid on Thursday. The decision to close the embassies comes as the US government battles to defend recently disclosed surveillance programs that have stirred deep privacy concerns. Security at U.S. diplomatic facilities also remains a concern following last year's attack on the U.S. consulate in Benghazi, Libya, where the U.S. ambassador and 3 other Americans were killed. While details of the threats are unspecified, the BBC's David Willis in Washington says members of Congress who have been briefed about the intelligence seem to agree it amounts to one of the most serious in recent years, all pointing to the possibility of a major attack, possibly to coincide with the end this week of the Islamic holy month of Ramadan. My name is Stefan Samuel, reporting for Caribbean Affiliate News. Syrian rebels captured an ammunition depot north of Damascus from President Bashar al-Assad's forces on Saturday, seizing a horde of anti-tank missiles and rockets which will strengthen their firepower after a string of defeats. Still largely outgunned by Assad's forces, who have gained ground around the capital, Damascus, and Syria's third-largest city, Homs, the rebels have sought arms to tip the balance of power in the 2-year conflict that has killed at least 100,000. One video released last week showed rebel fighters firing what appeared to be a vehicle-borne anti-aircraft missile system captured from the army several months ago. Following their victory in Qusar, southwest of Homs, Assad's forces took control of several nearby towns and villages, and today they seized the Homs district of Keldaya after weeks of urban warfare, tightening their siege on the few remaining rebel bastions in the strategic city. An aerial picture taken by a government drone shot down by rebels showed the devastation of the city, which was once the heart of the anti-Assad rebellion. Street after street appeared empty and ruined, lined by shattered and abandoned buildings. The conflict that started with mainly peaceful protests against Assad's authoritarian rule descended into a war which has drawn in regional powers. Nearly 2 million have fled the country and 4 million are internally displaced. Also on Saturday, Syria's main opposition coalition appealed for the release of a prominent Italian Jesuit priest, Father Paolo dal Olglio, a strong supporter of the rebels who went missing in the eastern city of Raqqa today. Activists said the priest, who had worked to reconcile the fighters battling Islamist brigades, being abducted by al-Qaeda-linked fighters. The coalition said in a statement it urges any party which might be involved in his detention to free him immediately. My name is Stefan Samuel, reporting for Caribbean Affiliate News.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
Since we announced Sign and Drive with zero out-of-pocket and low monthly payments, cars been flying out of Bronx Honda at a record pace. Whoa! New Accord with zero out-of-pocket for $249 a month, or new Civics just $199 per month, or save thousands with 0% financing. You never had to leave the Bronx to get the best price on the Honda. Bronx Honda guarantees the lowest price in the Bronx. Bronx Honda, East Tremont Avenue. Visit BronxHonda.com.